Yes. Hello, everybody, and welcome back once again to the Dynasty Hotseat. It's the only Dynasty show out there that is a certified inferno. Today, we're back. It's the worst team ever rebuild. Back at you with I teased it last week. We got a slightly new look here on the hot seat. You've seen the Flaming Skulls. They're in action here, sitting above me. Seeing it now, I'm like, maybe this is more of a two-person layout. Maybe I need to create my own very special worst team ever layout while I'm at it. I'm maybe gonna work on that. So thank you so much. If you guys are catching this video live, make sure to leave a comment. I'll post a comment here so you can see exactly where to chat. So there's a pretty obvious comment box. I'm pretty sure, but you can see a message from me has just popped in there. So just reply anywhere around there. If you're on YouTube or on X or wherever you're watching, that is greatly appreciated. And if you are watching retroactively, if you couldn't quite catch it live, really happy to see you. Love to hear your comments as well. Just make sure you're leaving a comment on the YouTube video below and I will get to it. And of course, if you've not already, you know what we want. I'm like hiding underneath this banner here. Like, subscribe, all that good stuff. Hey, we're on the march to 800. Been a good month on the Dynasty Hotseat. Been a good month, almost at 800 here. And then obviously the ultimate goal, get up to that magic 1,000 subscribers mark. We're doing well. So if you're enjoying the show, spread the word. Tell your friends. Tell your family. Tell them go subscribe. It's going well. Hopefully you're enjoying the content, but we're going to fire into it here on the worst team ever. If you're new, quick recap. Rubbish team. Took it on as an orphan. Trying to fix it, but not alone, with you. So if you're watching right now, you can be a part of this movement. I'm going to show you the ongoings of the team. And basically, you're going to say, hey, Mags, this is what I would do to fix it. This is what I think you should do. And then I'll do it. And I'll try my best to try and make those moves. We've made some killer moves so far. It's going better than I thought. We've actually got a lot more wins than I thought. Now, you'd think in a rebuild that's bad, but this team was so awful that we don't even have any of our picks, so it doesn't really matter this year. So you may have noticed 2026 draft class is the title of this video. We have a hell of a lot of picks in 2026, and yeah, we need to start thinking about that right now, I think. So let's pull up the tab here. Let's check out what we missed. Oh my goodness, that's cut off my poor Flaming Skulls. Absolutely disastrous on that. But we'll hold on a minute. I got something I can maybe help that with. No, I've got the old layout. I'll not do that. We'll stick to the Flaming Skulls. I'll fix this for you guys on here. I can't be having the worst team ever stream getting the shoddy views, so I'll fix that for you guys. Don't worry. Let's have a look. Last week, we played our arch nemesis Nomad. God damn, we give him a run for his money. Give him a run for his money. This might be the highest score this team's ever got, but we didn't really stand a chance. As you can see, Cooper Rush versus Josh Allen, Trey Benson versus Joe Mixon, Samaje Perine versus Rashad White. Brian Thomas kicked AJ Brown's ass, which is good. We love having Brian Thomas. Xavier Worthy had a pretty good showing as well. Dalton Schultz, Nomad starting. Kyle Pitts, who got a 0. Kendrick Bourne doing okay for us in there. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, someone I think we should look to sell this episode. He's killing it. He's a top 10 wide receiver the last couple of weeks. Might even be top 5. I think we can get something for Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. Trent Tucker doing really, really well. And then T. Higgins had a good game too. Mac Jones, of course, coming on to replace Trevor Lawrence. Mac Jones now worth a little bit for the rest of the season. What was good about this is, well, good. I say good. There is no way we could have won this matchup. There was no possible way we could have climbed up to 153 points. So we are selecting our lineups accurately and well, and we're not losing any games because of the lineups here. So that's always a positive sign for any manager in any kind of league. So let's have a little look. Let's catch up on what's been happening, shall we? Tyreek Hill went on the block. Hassan Haskins got picked up. Trey Sermon got dropped. Wanty the worst managers, or not Wanty, Nomad the worst manager. So sad to see. Wasn't enough for us to win, though. Sadly, we weren't the lowest score, though. That's usually a spot reserved for our team. So we're going up in the world. And then you've got your star players, who I'm sure you've all seen. Wanty saying it's the last week of the regular season. Set your lineups. Then he's sort of dropped the bombshell saying trades will end here. So there is a trade deadline. I think before we had seen in the settings there was no trade deadline, but Wanty now making it clear there is a trade deadline. However, really, really nicely, look, teams that do not make the playoffs, we can trade. That's fine. Yeah? So that's okay. We got something to do. Some waiver claims: Sincere McCormick, Patrick Taylor, Cavante Turpin, Keyshawn Butte, and Tommy DeVito getting dropped, as well as AJ Burner getting dropped. So not much happening. To be honest, folks. Not a whole lot. We do have some trade offers. We'll get to that very soon. Let's set our lineup for next week. We have one player on injured reserve. Let's have a look and see who that is. If you're watching live right now, this is where I'd love to hear the input. We're going to go through the lineup. You're going to tell me if you think there's certain moves we should be making here or players we should be putting in different positions. Alrighty. Khalif Raymond, we can switch into injured reserve for Josh Reynolds. Not that that's going to make a huge difference. Let's be honest here, shall we? Okay. Let's have a look. Matchup-wise, Anselmo's only due to get 90 points. I assume that's because he's not set his lineup. Yeah, he's got people on a bye in there. All right, okay. Cooper Rush, we're going to have to start probably. But we can also start Mac Jones. We'll get to him in a minute. Trey Benson and Samaje Perine. Do we have anyone better than Samaje Perine? We got the team mascot, Dalvin Cook, and that's it. We have Marshawn Lloyd as well, but he's obviously not eligible to play at the moment. We might check the old waivers and see if we can find someone to fill in for Perine. We got Brian Thomas and Xavier Worthy in there. Dalton Schultz is on a bye. So we can put in Noah Fant or Mike Gesicki. I think the upside we're looking for here is probably with Mike Gesicki. Probably. So I would say we'll roll with him. Again, if you don't agree, please let me know. But I think Gesicki's got the upside of scoring a touchdown over Fant, I would say. Kendrick Bourne's there. We'll flip him there and put Mac Jones in. So we got T. Higgins sitting in there. He's in the late game. He's later, so we'll put next Westbrook-Ikhine in there. Trey Tucker in there. He's been playing pretty well. Let's see. Is there anyone on a bench that we could realistically put in? Darius Slayton against New Orleans is a pretty good matchup. We could put in Noah Fant as well if we wanted to. Hardman, Reynolds, Juju, Iavas, Curtis Samuel, if he is healthy, that is. Nobody really on the taxi squad. Is anyone seeing anything there that we're needing to change or swap out? Nothing really standing out to me too much, I would say. But please feel free to drop a comment if you see anything anything that we should change. LL Cool 254. Hello. What's your format? How many people in the league? There. It's a Superflex format. There is a slight tight end premium, half point. I think there's 12 people in the league. Let me double check. Let's have a look. Yeah, it says up here, 12. Yeah, there we go. 2024. 12-team Dynasty Superflex PPR tight end premium. Small premium. I believe it's a half point from memory. So, yeah, we got a half point premium in there. LL Cool. So, if you see anyone that we should be swapping in or out, please feel free to drop a comment. That would be great to hear. All right. So, the team currently, we're Cooper Rush, Trey Benson. Actually, that's Cooper Rush is there. Let's move him to there. He's the later game, right? Benson, Perine, Thomas, Ikhine, Mike Gesicki, T. Higgins, Xavier Worthy, Trey Tucker, and Cooper Rush are the team currently. You'll notice here, this is the exciting part, right? 2 trades. Let's have a look because one of them is interesting. One of them is an outgoing trade that we sent Pitcairn. He's not replied to. So let's get rid of it. Let's just get rid of it. Ongoing issue. But yeah, he's a busy guy apparently. This one, look at this. Will Levis. Will Levis. 2026 second round pick. 2025 third round pick. Seems fine. Seems like a fair deal for Will Levis. Now, the big question is, do we risk it? Do we burn a second and third round pick to get a quarterback that is potentially going to help our team? Or do we not bother? Yeah. It's a tricky one. It's a tricky one because Will Levis divides a lot of people at the minute. But look at this. From week 10 on, not bad. 22, 18, 20, and 19. Completion percentage, not bad. Attempts, pretty good. Touchdowns, pretty good. I think it's worth the gamble, you know? I think it's worth the gamble. We have those second round picks to burn, if you remember. So, if we look here at draft picks, you can see in 2026, we have 1, 2, 3, 4. We have four of those second round picks. Yeah. So that's pretty good. That is pretty good. Now, I don't know which. I don't think it's our pick that's in there. Let me just check. Can I add our pick in? How am I going to know? I'll just cancel it. Yeah. So it's not our pick in there. You can see that because it added in. Let me just exit out of that quickly. So it won't be our 2026 pick that we're losing because we obviously expect that to be pick 2-1. So it is a not very early 26 draft pick we're losing. I'm like happy enough to give it a risk. What's LL Cool J saying? LL Cool, sorry, not LL Cool J. The much superior LL Cool 254. Season is cooked, waiting for the rookie draft. Also got 226 first round picks. Yeah, we're going to get into that in a minute, the 2026 class and what that might look like. I mean, it could be a lot worse. I don't think they replace him either. For a low, yeah, worth the shot. I agree. I absolutely agree. I think he is worth a shot. So that's what I'm going to pose to you guys. If we get enough people sort of in the live chat saying, yeah, go for it, accept it, I'll do it live on air now. But if we can't get, huge numbers in that, I don't want to push forward while our regulars aren't here at the moment. So please have a look at the pinned comment if you're watching this after the fact. That will be, do we accept the Levis trade? Do we decline the Levis trade? Or should we counter the Levis trade? So that will be the pinned comment sitting on this channel. But we do have some more people, Jeff Flash, in the chat saying probably worth the risk. If we get 3 more people, yeah, we get 3 more people saying go for it, I'll do it live on air for sure. But if not, leave it up to the chat. I'm thinking, yeah, I'm thinking it's worth that risk for sure. So the next thing I want to do is we mentioned it at the top. We have this guy right now, Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. My good God, he is on fire the last couple of weeks. So what I'm going to do is an old trick. I'm going to go ahead and fire out Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. He's not worth this in my opinion, but someone might snap it up. I'm going to try and get a 2025 second round pick from him. I'm going to fire out every single team. You get this offer. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine for a second. I don't think he's worth it. I think he's probably worth maybe 2/3. But I'm hoping we can get a second. Jay joining the chat saying, do it, yes. All right. How many more do we need? We need 2 more, right? 2 more, and I'll do it live on air for sure. I got my 26 for Carson Steele. Woo! That is a Carson Steele. Tell you that much. Absolute steal. Fantastic. No one in the chat, I'd probably do it. But I'd like to get something else back. Maybe a wide receiver or a later round swap for that 3rd. I get you, Noah. Yeah, so that could be an interesting counter we could do. Just try and get a little something on top. Yeah, I like that. I like that a lot. All right. let's have a look. What was I talking about? I lost my train of thought. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. How could I forget about the man of the moment? So here's what we're going to do, guys. Keep those comments rolling in while I'm doing this. What we'll do is we'll go to trades, all right? And we're going to go every single team. Give me a second for Westbrook-Ikhine, all right? So let's go down here and let's use Sleeper's 1940s system for trading on a laptop, shall we? So Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. Wow, this is slow, isn't it? This is great. This is great entertainment, guys. Thank you for sticking around. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. He does not have a goddamn second round pick anywhere. He's got a 27 second. He's got a 27 second. And I'll take a 27 second for Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, you know. Will I? Will I? Yeah, well. Yeah, 27 class is ridiculous. The more we get there, the better, in my opinion. Spoiler for later about the 26 class. Interesting. All right. Selmo. Let's get him. He's bound to have some picks, right? Selmo will have some picks. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. Oh, Christ. What have we done? Nick Westbrook-Ikhine for... He's got second. Bang. Oh, my goodness. Has anyone tried to use Sleeper on a laptop, by the way? Honestly, it's like you need to use a crankshaft to start it and then pray to all the gods that it actually does what you're asking it to do. It is brutal. All right, Saitama. Now we're in trades with him for Levis. Let's leave him for now. He was a Levis guy, right? Yeah, he was. Let's not bother Saitama with another trade for now. Nomad's an absolute arsehole, so we're not going to use him. He is our nemesis who, let's be honest, won't reply anyway because he's probably too busy for being so active for 3 months that he can't reply to anyone, but he's still active, you know. Second round pick for nobody. Oh, that's not going to work, is it? Nick Westbrook-Ikhine and send. All right, so we sent to Nathaniel as well, trying to get as many of these as possible. Let's have a look. We got some more chats in here as well. Toss in a claim on Keyshawn Butte. Yeah, we could do that. Let me note that down for you, Noah. Yeah, Butte. He was a good, well, I say he was a good prospect. He had a good year at LSU, right? Like one good season, and then he put on lead boots and never took them off, which is quite odd. Sleeper app with the emoji function is goated. The emoji function? Like, do you mean like in the chat bit? What do you mean? Oh, like the emote, like you can get like the Drake, like with the, yeah. I know what you mean. I think I know what you mean. Yeah, Butte solid waiver. Got wide, not just the wide receiver room, my friend. It's the wide receiver room. The wide receiver room is the best part about the team. I think that's the best bit. We got Brian Thomas Jr. and Xavier Worthy. Those are the highlights. Our running backs are Trey Benson and Samaje Perine and Dalvin Cook. That's a shambles. That's the real shambles. Right, let's see if we can't sell Nick Westbrook-Ikhine and spiral this wide receiver room into more of a decline, shall we? So yeah, Buckeye. Let's see if he'll give us a second for Nick Westbrook-Ikhine. We could at least get some counters back as well, I'm sure. Second round pick. Hopefully one of these guys thinks Ikhine will be what will tip them over the edge and sneak into those playoffs, right? Because that's what everybody wants. And Ikhine is absolutely on fire. And if we're real lucky, we'll catch us. Whoa, if we could sneakily get our second back, tell you what, this is worth doing. Look, let's put in a third round pick on top of that. Right? Let's get a third one in there. So Nick Westbrook-Ikhine in a third to get a second, because that's our second, which will be 2-1. So let's do that. That would be great to get back. We'll see if who was that? Was it my guy Rye we sent that to? Yeah, it was my guy Rye. We sent that to. So moving on to Chadley. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine for a second round pick. Let's do it. Right. He's got a second round pick. Let's add him in. And yeah, I do this quite a lot with players where everyone in the league I'm trying to sell a player. I'm just like, give me something. The best chance we got is throwing out as many shots as possible in as quick a fashion as possible as well. Pick Kern. I'm not going to send him one. He just ignores everything. He's not getting an offer. He's going to get an offer only if anyone else rejects it because I am still desperate. But yeah, he ignored the last offer, so he'll get to choose last. 2026 seconds. There we go. Boom, boom, boom. Right, Nick Westbrook-Ikhine offers have been sent out to everybody and probably be rejected by everyone too. Probably. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see what happens. All right. Matt in the chat. Make the Levis trade. We want some trade action. It feels like a fair price. I think that's us over the line. I think we are over the line now. That's enough people. I'm happy with the trade. I've got 5 of you in here happy with the trade. Let's smash accept on Will Levis for a second and a third. I think that's a good deal. It's processing. We have got ourselves a shot at a quarterback here. And let's be honest, it's not like he has to be in our team forever, right? We might use Will Levis down the line to upgrade. Yeah, but I think take the value while it's there, a second and a third in a Superflex league for a quarterback. When our quarterbacks are Cooper Rush and Mac Jones, we need to take some risks. So I think that's a good risk to take. Hopefully we can get Will Levis in, and hey, he might even start for us if we have time. He might even get a start. Let's have a look. Now, we mentioned Keyshawn Butte as a potential pickup, so let's do that. Let's waiver. Has he played at all? Yeah, he has. He's played. Okay. All right. He's only been in 1 year. You forget about that. Right. Who can we drop then for Keyshawn Butte? I think, even though he is the team mascot, it might be. It hurts me to say it. It might be time to lose Dalvin Cook. I might finally admit it. McCole Hardman does nothing as well, though, so we could probably drop him too. So, I don't mind. Who do you guys think we should drop? We could drop Dalvin Cook. We could drop McCole Hardman. McCole Hardman's what, like wide receiver 5 on the Kansas City Chiefs, right? El Cool just is Dalvin Cook. Pains me. He is the team mascot, but this will be a sad day for all. This will be in January when I do the highlight clip for the show of what's happened this year. This is a moment that's going to be in here. And I'm going to play sad music because I think it might be time. Both make sense. Don't give me hope, LL. Don't give me hope that we can hold on to Dalvin. Because you know I'll drop McCole Hardman if more people don't hop in this chat and tell me it should be Dalvin Cook. I'll keep him. It doesn't make any sense to keep him, but I'll do it because I've grown attached. You should never grow too attached, right? But I think it might be time for Dalvin Cook to go. Is there anyone else that we can look at? I don't think so. Curtis Samuel's too good. DTR quarterbacks. He's not bad either, is he? Dorian Thompson-Robinson, right? I think with Jameis playing so well, he's not going to get a shot this year. But he's young. He's maybe worth holding on to. Juju, he's better than McCole Hardman, so I would drop my Hardman before Juju. Evas, good to keep on for next year. Josh Reynolds, is he on the Jags? Since when's he been on the Jags? He's probably droppable too, to be honest. Most of this team's probably goddamn droppable. Malik Willis, Spencer Rattler, yeah, we're just holding on to these quarterbacks, hoping they get a shot. Lucas Kroll, he's all right, isn't he? Slayton and Schultz and Cook and Noah Brown. Guys, no one's jumped in the chat to say don't do McCole Hardman. So if you're watching retroactively now, you're probably screaming, Mags, don't do it. What are you doing? It's time to go to Dalvin Cook. My love for him will go on. And even though I am a Kansas City fan, right? Flip a coin. J Flash, flip a coin. Oh my God. Right. All right. Right, J Flash, you call it. Can you call it, please? Let's see, because I'm pretty sure we can do this, right? Hold on. Heads or tails? Who's heads? Who's tails? Because I boom, I've got coin ready. Who's going to be heads? Dalvin Cook, heads. McCole Hardman, tails. We happy with that? Let's do that. Okay. So whoever it lands on, will cut. Dalvin is heads. Hardman is tails. Come on. Let's flip. Oh, got it. I said Hardman heads, right? Hardman heads, right? Oh, Dalvin Cook, the time has come. You've been a faithful mascot. You've done absolutely nothing for us. Your chance never came. Put money on Dalvin Cook having a big game versus Cincinnati. But the coin never lies. So Butte, waiver wire bid, Dalvin, see you later. What a sad day for the team and the world. All right. Trades gone through. Processing, that's good. No other trades have popped in since then. Let's have a look. Players. We can always pick up Dalvin Cook later, right? I'm always thinking about that. Players that are available joining Dalvin Cook on the waiver wire. Quarterbacks. We're going to see our guy Sims again, right? The most famous quarterback that's never done anything. Yeah, he's still there. Are there any quarterbacks lurking out there? From 2022? Who was the best quarterback on the season? Matt Ryan, Jimmy G, Zach Wilson's on the waivers, Davis Mills on waivers, Tannehill's still on waivers, Carson Wentz, Jacoby Pickett. Do you think Kenny Pickett will ever play again? Desmond Ridder is still there. Was he playing at the weekend? Desmond Ridder's there. God, he sucks. God, he's terrible. I don't even think he's worth it. Nick Foles, wow. Jeez. Yeah, not much else there. That was worth it. Let's have a quick little scan. 2023. Pickett, Tannehill, Garoppolo, same kind of guys. Josh Dobbs, PJ Walker, Nick Mullins, Easton Stick. Wow, throwback. Let's have a little look at these guys here. Let's see. Let's go to filter to all. All right. Can we get anyone else apart from Damian Pierce is there? Michael Thomas. Is Michael Thomas still technically playing or did he retire? Lift suspension. Well, he's not doing much, is he? Yeah, I'm not seeing. Sky Moore's there on injured reserve. Sad what's happening to him. Robert Woods, Odell Beckham, Kadarius Toney, Zay Jones. Michael Gallup, who's retired. I'm not seeing much here, guys. Are you seeing anything? All right. All right, let's check this season. Who's been doing well this year? That is available. Mac Hollins, he's maybe worth. I think we did have him at a time, but he's maybe worth picking up. He's playing all right. Tommy Tremble had a big week last week. Not much else on there. Jacoby, Tim Patrick, Zacchaeus. Butte, we've got a claim on. Yeah, I'm pretty sure. Although it's maybe just because he's been getting attention online. Mark Collins has been okay lately. Yeah. He's been okay lately. He might be worth dropping for Hardman. Can't blame himself. Coin takes responsibility. You're right. The coin doesn't lie. Can't argue with the coin. So, yeah, Mac Hollins. I wonder if Mac Hollins is worth a pickup over McCole Hardman. McCole Hardman, I don't think we're ever going to start. Mac Hollins, he's got a little bit of upside, doesn't he? Just a little. I think we had him already and maybe dropped him. Yeah, we did. I think he's better than McCole Hardman. Especially he's been on a good run of form lately. Yeah, go on then. Go on. We're never going to play Hardman. So let's go ahead and get Hollins, who, if we're in a tight spot, I would rather play Hollins than Hardman. So We'll put a little bid on for him of 0. So the littlest bid you possibly can put in. All right, nothing on the trades as of yet. So what we can do now is, and again, keep those comments rolling in, and I'll try my best to get to them. We're going to get to the comments from the video last week that people made after the fact. So this is something you can do as well if you haven't been able to catch it live. You're able to make comments after the fact, and I'll get to them. I don't know if we had many. It was like a Thanksgiving early episode, so it was like, yeah, not exactly beaming with comments because people busy at Thanksgiving. So let's have a little look and see. I think we got like two kind of threads, 2 kind of comments. So let's have a look here. Rob Williams, Theo Johnson just picked up an injury. Is Greg Dulcich time? Yeah, he's on the waivers, isn't he? So we could pick up Greg. Yeah. Sorry, being busy with all the leagues. Yeah, we seen that he didn't reply to us in that last trade either, sadly. Greg Dulcich, though. Yeah. Let's have a look. Have the Giants done anything else in terms of picking anyone up? Or do we roll with old Greg over there? I do like Greg Dulcich, I like the hair. But I also do like Daniel Bellinger. I always had a little soft spot for Daniel Bellinger. But let's see. What can we do for Greg? What can we do? Hopefully we'll be able to trade Westbrook-Ikhine away, and it won't be an issue. Our tight end room, Lucas Kroll would be maybe the person that we would get rid of. I think Noah Fant's too good to drop. Hardman, we've already dropped. Josh Rellens, we could probably drop. Juju, probably drop Juju, to be honest with you. Is anyone standing out there that we could drop to pick up Greg Dulcich, or should we wait and see what he does? Let me know. Let me know in the comments. Now, Levis isn't going to be the pinned comments, so I guess we'll go with waivers. Waiver ads is going to be one of the comments, and the other comment's going to be about this 2026 class, all right? Because we got a decision to make, I think. So, yeah, let me know if you see nothing super standing out there. We could cancel a Mac Hollins waiver and go for Greg Dulcich as well. In fact, let's do that because, yeah, let's do that because that was a comment from Rob. So I'd rather do the comments from people rather than, just things that I'm thinking of on a whim. So let's go ahead and Mac Hollins. Cancel that. All right. Oh, we can see some people have been rejecting the trades. Trade cancelled. Why is that trade being cancelled? See that? Did I cancel that by mistake? That's weird. Did everyone see that? Like, it didn't say, like this one said trade rejected, right? But that said trade cancelled. Is it because we've given up our 3rd round pick? Yes, we need to go and retrade to Rye. I get it. Right, let's go. I'm gonna make that offer again because we used that pick to get Mayo Boy. All right. So we want to get our 2nd round pick, and we want to give up a 3rd round pick. 25 third. Yeah, no, not our one. Let's see if we can give up that one. Do we have his own one? Sometimes people like to get their own picks, right? Let's see, 2026. Who's that? Rye. Do we have Rye's 3rd round? No, we don't. Oh, crap. Honestly, this thing is the worst. All right. Nathaniel's. Let's do that. Added. Nick Westbrook-Ikhine at the third for a second. Right. I'm glad we got that one out. That is the ultimate accept. That would be the best trade that we could get for Nick Westbrook-Ikhine, in my opinion, anyway. Right. And that's all from last week, guys. That's all we got from last week. So what I want to do is very quickly pull up this tab here. And let's show you the draft picks we have, because they're important. So here they are, right? We've done a pretty good job at acquiring them. We've got a second round pick from Rye, a third round pick from us, which would be high. Then we got 1, 2, 3, 4 second round, dart throws in this class, which, could be all right. Then look, we got 1, 2, 3 2026 first round picks, 1, 2, 3, 4 second round picks, 3 third round picks, and a fourth round pick, which is amazing draft capital for 2026. What have you guys heard about the 2026 draft class, right? Because, man, I'm skeptical, I would say, because if we go over here, we use a great website called NFL Draft Buzz. You can see Arch Manning's up there. The Holy Grail, right? Would be amazing. Is he definitely going to come out in 26? That's the thing. We don't know if he's coming out in 26 or 27. These other guys, Jonte Cook, good prospect. Not seen a lot of him this year. Good prospect. Justice Haynes, I think he's okay. At least this year, for what I say, he's okay. You'll notice a lot of offensive tackles and guards, safeties. Zachariah Branch, great player. Not done it this year. Hell of a lot of fun. Undersized, but a lot of fun. Again, he could come out in 27 as well. Probably 26. What I'm noticing here, I'm not excited. Makai Lemon doesn't excite me at all. Peterson doesn't excite me. Jeremiah Love, not really. Like, these guys don't excite me from watching college this year. None of these guys are really jumping off the page, to be honest. Like, maybe I'm wrong, but guys like Cornell Tate, you're like, yeah, he's okay. Like, I'm not excited. I'm not excited. You know who does excite me? Ryan Williams excites me. Have I not been sharing that tab? God damn it. Have I not shared anything? Sorry. Sorry if you've not seen any of those players appear on screen. That's completely my bad. But yeah, none of these guys really, really excites me. All right. Let's have a look. Timothy. I read something where every Manning says in college 4 years. It's like a rule they have within the family. Yeah. So if you take Arch Manning out of that class, I'm like a bit worried. But I'm not worried about 2 players in particular. And those are both in 2027. Those are both in 2027. And I don't know if I can get a 2027. Let's see. Can I get a 2027? Man, these guys are crazy. I can get it. I can get a 27 mock draft with landing spots. You kidding me? Wow. But here are the guys that I am excited about. It's Jeremiah Smith and Ryan Williams. Right? And those guys should be coming out in 2027. And boy, they're good. If you add Arch Manning into that list, then we're looking at an elite class in 2027. So my question, and you might not like it, is do we hedge our 2026 picks and push the chips all in 27 instead? Do we keep some of our seconds or try and use some of our seconds to upgrade for first in 27? Right? I think we still keep our high picks for 26, like our pick for sure, and maybe one other, and then use that other first round pick and some of the other seconds and try and get more 2027 first round picks to have a shot at Arch Manning, Jeremiah Smith, Ryan Williams. For me, they're the game changers. Timmy said Nico from Tennessee could emerge. Nico Maliaba, right? Maliaba. Lots to clean up. He's good though, isn't he? He is good. He's got all that raw talent in there. He seems like he's still, I don't know what age he is, but watching him, to me, it seems like it's like he had a growth spurt and his limbs are like too big for his body. Like he still thinks he's like a foot shorter than he is, and he gets like tripped up and confused by himself a lot all the time. But he's definitely a prospect for sure. Ryan agreeing that Nico could be a huge prospect coming in. Yeah, he's not a generational quarterback. Neither are any of the guys in this year's class, to be honest. So yeah, Nico could be good, but man, that's Tom Brady Jr. in 2029. Yes. Easy pickup. Let's push those chips in. Let's see if we can get 2029 draft picks locked up for then, shall we? So, look, guys, that's going to be the pin question. What do you think about that idea then? It's more of an off-season move, all right? Of getting 2027 picks for some of those 2026 picks. We could wait until we come all the way around this time next year and we have those 26 picks and we try and push them in for 2027 picks. I just have a feeling people will have figured out by then that the 27 picks is what you want. Kind of like if you remember in 2022, I believe, the draft class was a bit nubs, right? That was the Kenny Pickett one? But everyone knew 23 was where it's at. Everyone wanted that smoke with Bijan Robinson, with Jahmyr Gibbs, with all of these wide receivers that came out as well. Everyone knew the 23 class was the shit. Are people going to realize that with the 27? And go, oh, this 26 first isn't worth that random 27 first. I don't know. I'm maybe overthinking it. Ryan saying, go all in for Janty. The issue with that is I'm almost sure that our first round pick is with our arch nemesis. In fact, I know it is because we tried for months, Ryan. I don't know if you were around for this. There's a guy in this league called Nomad, and we tried for months to go and try and get that pick back. We messaged, we sent deals. We tried. And 3 months down the line, eventually, I had to say, has anyone heard from Nomad? What's going on? Kind of want this guy out the league if he's not here for 3 months at a time. Then this dick says, I've been here the whole time I'm active, and just rejected all the trades and said no thanks. Not cool. So, very unlikely. Now, Ted McMillan could go 1-1 in this league, and it could be 1-2. Is Ashton Janty? Yeah. That is a possibility, but who knows? Jimmy, what's up, mate? Jimmy, we're just about to wrap up here, but yeah, big chats on 26 class, and should we use it to get 27 picks? So use 2026 to move up in this draft. This isn't a controversial. People think this is a great draft class. I do not think this is. There's one potentially generational prospect in Ashton Genty. Ted McMillan is close, but I wouldn't put that label on him. Not quite. outside of those two, you've got quarterbacks with a lot of question marks. You've got some pretty solid running backs for depth. And you got wide receivers with a hell of a lot of question marks too. I don't think it's the best class in the world. Honestly. If you look back at past drafts, the ones that get highly touted rarely live up to the hype. The 2020 running back class, yeah. But that's, I mean, what are we going into 20, what years? 25? That's normal for running backs, right? Not many running backs last 5 years. So that's kind of normal, I think. Jamie, would you sell Chubb? Oh, yeah, get a second for Nick Chubb. Go on. I think. Get second with a third back. How about that, right? You can get, if you give Nick Chubb in a bet, you can get a second for sure, Jamie. I wouldn't sell him for the 304. When's the last time a third round? Go look at every third round pick you've ever made, if you can. I bet you can't show me 5 that have hit. Bet you can't, right? So why get rid of Nick Chubb for that? Bijan has. Don't know what you mean. I'm not sure what you mean. Bijan has. Not sure what you mean by that, Ryan. I probably said something stupid and you're probably proving me wrong. That's probably what's happening right here, Ryan. So yes, Bijan, I'm sure you're right. And I've said something dumb about Bijan Robinson and you're telling me it's right. I tend to say a lot of dumb shit. Don't worry. Right, guys, I'm going to wrap this up. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you to everyone in the comments. A couple of new guys in the comments as well. That is always really, really nice to see. If you've not already, I'm going to be hiding under this box again. We got a like and a subscribe. This needs to be updated as well. Look, we got the old logo still kicking about there. We need to update that. And I'm going to try and fix these flaming skulls for the worst team ever, so it looks a little bit nicer and a little bit better. Let's have a look. All third rounders. Jaden Reed, Tillman, and Bucky. Tillman's not. I wouldn't say Tillman's a hit yet. Not yet. Right? But yeah, Jaden Reed and Bucky. Those are pretty good. But yeah, it's so rare. And whilst those guys are in the third round, like there's only like one comes around. Like third round picks, you look at it's a wasteland. It's a complete wasteland. Don't sleep in Trey Harris. I do like Trey Harris, Ryan. Trey Harris out of Ole Miss, absolute electric burner. Real my ball mentality. I think he's going to, hopefully if he's healthy and fit, he should light up the combine. Yeah. I don't know if I have trepidation from Troy Franklin, like that type of like downhill speed, but he's much bigger, much more physical. I really like Trey Harris. I do. But can he win in the NFL? That's the thing. So it'll be tricky. But yeah, I'm a little bit down in this class. I don't know why. I think maybe I'll get hyped up. I'm sure I'll get hyped up eventually on them. I'm pretty sure. All right, guys, that's gonna do it. Thank you again so much. Please share the video around if you enjoyed it, and yeah, make sure to catch up if you're new here. Got a whole series to catch up on. You can see all the ins and outs of what's been happening. So this has been another episode of the worst team ever. At least the worst for now. And remember, that greatness isn't born. It's built. See you next week.